6940 sedan. The house directly across the street is probably the only one that seems to have some challenges. So deferred maintenance, especially in the front yard. Everything else looks pretty cute, sort of a typical West Hills neighborhood. (6940) sedan here at the front. This is a nice floor plan, fairly common for this West Hills area. So you start with a formal living room right at the front. Does have the popcorn ceiling. Got a closet, coat closet here. To the left, down the hallway, will be all of our bedrooms. You can do those first if you want. At one point, it had washer dryer in the garage. That was moved into this closet here. It has since been moved to the back patio. We'll look at that. So it could go back in either space though, either in the garage or in this closet that's right here near the front. So we've got 4 bedrooms in total. We have a full bath here, just off the living space, so that's also your powder room. We have the primary suite here on the left, the first bedroom. A little bit smaller in terms of primary suites. Definitely an adequate size. Put a king in here. Not a walk-in closet. You have the sliding door closets, and you have a 3/4 bath. Not huge, but definitely not a bad size. Linen closet. Continuing down the hall, we've got 3 bedrooms. 1, 2, and then 3. All average size. Maybe slightly smaller than average, but not by a lot. This one, they've taken the closet out and opened it up. Easily you could put doors back on if you wanted to, or just use it as an office. This one still has the closet. Longer term, this wall here is the back wall for that primary suite. So you could maybe combine those 2 rooms, right? So we've got this bedroom, and that's the door to the primary, which goes in this space, and make that one really huge primary and add to the bathroom there if you wanted to. Does it need it? No. Could you? I'm sure. We're back out at the entranceway. So here's our front door, the formal living room, and then this is the part of the space that I think really makes it. Large kitchen, oven, the cooktop, gas on an island into your dining area. It does have older style wood paneling, popcorn ceiling, and this opens up. This was probably an addition, and this opens up to a family room. Oh no, you're fine. You're totally fine. Don't move at all, please. And then back out onto the backyard. It's got this enclosed area. So currently there's our washer dryer, which you could leave there or put it back in the closet. Not too much grass for Terry to mow. No citrus currently here, although there's space around the perimeter here that you could plant some if you want to. Let's see what's on the side over here. Yeah, side gate to the front. Looks like it's a very well kept house. It does also look like some of the systems are a bit older. So an elderly woman lives here. So it looks like she's taken very good care of this house, although has not necessarily updated things. All right. Driving the neighborhood around Sedan, around 6940 Sedan. Everything here kind of dead ends. This is even more secluded-ish, if you will, than some of the other West Hills neighborhoods. So we're heading north now. We will start by turning east. Sedan. This is where this house is located. Again, we've got a couple older vehicles here. There are a couple houses that look a little more run down. You can see the for sale sign. That's our house that we were just looking at. In general, though, not a bad looking neighborhood. It strikes me as you've probably got a few people that have lived here for a long time, and not everybody is doing a great job at taking care of their houses. This house right in front of us is indicative of one of the styles that you see a lot in this neighborhood. We took a right there last time, went east, now we're going west. Again on Schoolcraft. And then we will turn left here on Danny Boyer. So we are paralleling Sedan, heading south. There's a house that looks like they just tore out their garage. So I'm going to back up. One of the things I like when I see this kind of stuff is it means people are investing in the neighborhood, which I like. You know, it's probably one of the older, slightly more rundown houses, and now they're doing something with it. So you can see here on the right, looks like they just tore the garage off, and then I don't know what they're going to build there. Make it more living space, maybe, or a bigger garage or something. Everything where we just were through there, all of that just feeds in on itself, and there's no turns or anything. It's just sort of a self-contained little neighborhood. As we continue east on Heartland again, now we come up onto Wood Lake. So if we take a left on Wood Lake, you can see this is a slightly bigger street. If we take a left there, that brings us down to Van Owen, which is a more major east-west street. We're going to turn north again. Woodlake goes through to the south, to the north it doesn't, and there's the wash. So that wash creates a barrier. So here we are in Schoolcraft again. Sedan is now behind us. And this neighborhood just sort of continues similar feel to what we just looked at. Bobby Boyer. We'll do one more, continuing west, and then loop back around and end up driving by Sedan one more time. Heading west again. And if we just keep going straight on this, that will all just dead end. So everything up here, north of Van Owen, does not go through. So the good in that is basically there's no through traffic, because all of this dead ends. Only people up here are going to be people that live in the area. In the San Fernando Valley, one of the downsides of having that little bit of kind of separation is sometimes you get, some people have lived here for a really long time, and there's not a lot of eyeballs on them to pay attention to how well they take care of their house and what they park on the street and stuff like that. So you can deal with that a little bit. This neighborhood does not seem like it too much. Again, this is Woodlake. So to get in and out of this neighborhood, you would turn right there where we just passed on Woodlake, and that will get you into this little community. It's pretty much the only way in or out. So unlike some of the other West Hills neighborhoods where there's a couple choices to get in or out, for this one, that's really the only